We're with Jane Lynch, so
Hey
you
there.
made the day even more beautiful.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Well, you've made my day beautiful. Thank you so much.
And how have I done that, Jane?
Just by telling me you showered, because we're very, very close.
We are. We are. I showered. I put on deodorant, little cologne as well. Not too much because you don't want to overdo it.
I'm not smelling it, which is a good
Okay.
thing. I don't like cologne.
Good. You know, you never know. Someone might have a reaction
Exactly,
to it.
yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we all know you from Glee. Tons and tons of movies. You've been on Broadway recently as well, just in the revival of Annie.
Right, correct.
And the new thing now that you're sort of diving into is the music world.
That's right. I've been touring with a band and two singers, Kate Flannery, who was Meredith the Drunk in The Office, and Tim Davis, who was the vocal arranger on Glee, and we've made a Christmas album. A big band Christmas album. The Tony Guerrero Quintet has grown into now the Tony Guerrero Orchestra, and we have 10 classic carols and 5 that Tony wrote that sound like they've been around for 50 years. And it's really retro. It's big band. It's swing. It's very jazzy, and I think people are going to love it.
So why now? I mean, you had Glee, which Glee came out with the Christmas albums, and you know you've been on Broadway, but why now get into the music world and actually put out your own music?
I don't know why now. You know, it's funny. I really don't know. It happened. I've always loved music, and I don't know why it's happening now, but it did. I have all these terrifically talented people who I've been touring with for the last 2 years, and it kind of came. It was all of our idea. It wasn't like my idea, like let's make a record. In fact, I think Tony was the one who said, let's do this, and we did it all by ourselves. No label. We paid for it all ourselves.
Wow.
And we had never done this before, so at each turn of the road where we didn't know what was next, someone would show up or someone would have an idea for us. So this has really been a charmed process the whole time. And musically, I'm so proud of this album. It's gorgeous, if I do say so myself.
Now, you said you've been touring for 2 years with this. So are you
not with this music?
Okay.
It's another show.
Okay.
We just started with this music. Yeah.
And now, will there be some holiday shows set up around it?
Indeed, we're going to be at the Nico Hotel, Michael Feinstein's place, December 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then we'll be at Largo in Los Angeles on December 21st. And I think next year, once this album gets out, we'll probably do more shows for Christmas next year. But this was kind of, even though we started it in June, it's still late in the game to do a Christmas album, so we didn't have our wits about us to book more shows, but we will for next year, for sure.
Is it hard to get into the holiday spirit in June when
Not
you're
at
recording
all.
the music? No?
No, because, well, first of all, I love music. It doesn't matter. But I've been a Christmas freak since I was a little kid, and my freakishness has actually been a little less in like the last 10 years. I've been a little over Christmas, and then we started doing these songs, and I'm just way on top of Christmas again.
Now
I love
back
it.
into
right
it.
back into it.
So what are your plans for the holidays then?
Well, I go to Chicago, which I always do, and no city does Christmas better than Chicago. And you're over there.
We're in the
Ohio.
Midwest, and my older sister and her family actually live in Chicago.
Oh,
so
cool.
we've gone there for Christmas and New Year's a couple times.
It's a wonderful place to
is.
have Christmas, and my family is, all still there. And I go for 4 or 5 days, and we hang out and we do Christmas big.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.
My
We
pleasure.
look forward to the album,
Yes.
Swingin' Little Christmas,
Yes.
Jane Lynch and everyone else. And